Libras, your girl Carla is here with your September 24th heads up. Let's see what's happening with you guys for this week. Male Libras, or if you're cross watching or you're thinking about the male that's in your life, they've shown up in the house of messages and news that's coming. So a man is going to be delivering some news or taking some sort of action. He's active and involved in getting things moving quickly. Next, we looking at the writer in the house of the clover. This is the potential source of luck house. So you got news bringing luck or a fortunate opportunity. So it's all about quick and lucky developments. You're about to receive some good news or messages uh, that bring a lucky break for you. Next, we looking at the heart in the house of ship. The ship is something that might benefit from movement or distance. So you got a love tied to a journey or a long distance relationship. Whether it's a literal or metaphorical trip, your heart is involved. So love is a part of this movement that's happening. Next, we got the dog in the house of house. So the house is dealing with your home. So loyalty and trust in the home or in your family. So your home environment is grounded in loyalty and you got a reliable relationship, or relationships is something that you have, reliable relationships. So here we got a man bringing important news or taking swift action, doing something quick. And that message is going to bring you a fortunate opportunity. You got love that's connected to a journey, or you got this long distance situation. There is strong loyalty and trust in your home life, and just be ready to embrace these lucky developments. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Here you have the fox in the house of the tree. So this is related to your health and your growth. So you got deception or strategy involving your health and growth. So be cautious of anyone or anything that's trying to seem sleek when it's coming to your long-term goals. So we'll say that. So because it's some sneaky behavior or is strategy that's affecting your health, your personal growth, or your long-term stability. Somebody might be acting in a manipulative way. They could be negatively impacting your well-being or the progress that you're making. So somebody hating on you, they being slick. So, or you're doing it. So next we looking at the mountain in the house of the clouds. So the clouds is the place where something is unclear. It's something that is uncertain as well. So with the mountain being there, you facing some major obstacles. You got some obstacles there because of some confusion. So you got to take time to clear up that confusion before you can make progress. Oh, let's see. You got some foggy situations that's making it difficult for you to see your way forward. And here you are, ladies. Lady Libra. You have shown up in the house of the snake. This is something that could be dangerous or destructive. So deception or complications involving a woman. So this is either you Libra females or a female that you are dealing with this week. All cross watchers, this is the female Libra you are dealing with. She is in the house of deception. She is in complicated situations. She might be acting manipulative or just being tricky. She could be caught up in making stuff just difficult. So be mindful that her role in the situation is she is not entirely straightforward. So she's being snaky. You're being snaky, Libra female, or the female you're dealing with. Could not be you now, okay? All right. So next we're looking at the house in the house of coffin. So coffin is endings. So some kind of transformation, some kind of ending is happening in a home, in a family life. It could be closing of a chapter in a living situation. It might be some kind of shift in your family dynamic. Something is coming to an end. Something's coming to a close. This is a fresh start that's coming, and it's a necessary transition with that house being there, ending, new beginning. So deception or strategy is impacting your health or your growth, and you facing obstacles that's caused by confusion. A woman is involved in some tricky or manipulative behavior, and there's an ending or transformation happening in your home and family life. So yeah, just be cautious of that deceptive energy that's around you. And get prepared for this home situation that's about to happen while you working through these delays with that mountain. Okay? Let's go to the next one. Here we are looking at the moon in the house of the bouquet. Something nice, something you deserve. So, emotional recognition or gifts, because the moon is dealing with how you viewing yourself or how others are. So, this recognition or gift is very meaningful to you this week. It's something very special. It's something that makes you feel appreciated, making you feel special. So yeah, going on, you got the mice in the house of the scythe. So this is the house of something that might get cut off. You got stress or loss related to sudden decisions. So something might get cut off quickly. Um, it's the kind of situation where you got to make a snap decision that's going to have a long lasting effect that's eating away at your peace of mind. I don't know if you've done it or you finna do it, because you male and you female Libras are above this situation. So this is something that you have control over. This is something that's beneath you. So I don't think you give a damn. I don't think you give a damn. Really? But anyway, so this this gonna be sudden. Somebody else could have made a decision too. But you got some stress and you feeling drained too. So that something gonna have to end with that. Like it's gonna come to an end. So now you looking at the crossroads in the house of whip. I did spend too much time right there, but I kind of like wonder. Interesting. Because seeing a knife with some mice is just like a bloody mess. But we're looking at the crossroads in the house of the whip, house of the broom. This is something that's causing tension or pressure. So you got some conflict around making this decision. The pressure to choose is just building upon you. The process of making a decision feels like your emotions are in the way. Your anger is like, I don't know if it's anger, if it's heat, because you got the sun right next to you. So let's go and look at what the sun is doing. So the sun is in the house of, ooh, wait a minute, what y'all doing? Y'all stressing? Yeah, I just felt so much stress right there. Oh, so we got the sun in the house of the birds. So thank God. Ooh, let's release that. Ooh. Yeah, y'all chill out. Chill out with that tension and pressure. I just felt all that. But anyway, you going through this sun being in the house of the birds is something that's being talked about. It's something about you having some kind of success socially. It's like something is clear at the moment. Having a conversation with somebody gonna lead to something positive. So your conversations this week, your social interactions gonna bring good vibes. You're gonna get clear on some stuff, and you're going to be successful in talking, whatever you're going to be talking about. Okay, so you're looking at being emotionally appreciated or receiving some meaningful gift. And then you got this lingering stress from this decision that you made all of a sudden. You got conflict surrounding this decision, but positive communication and social success is here this week for you. So get that good energy from them people around you while you still dealing with this stress. Because you got good energy around you that you can look forward to. So yeah, let's move on to the next. Here we're looking at the anchor in the house of the child. This is something new and needs to be looked at from a new perspective, new point of view. Okay, so you got laying down new roots and creating a strong foundation for a new start. Stability in a new beginning or with children. Something fresh in your life. Something that's grounding you. A new project. That's what that means. Okay, going on, looking at the coffin in the house of the fox. This is related to your career. So, endings and transformation tied to deception or strategy. It might also be you need to end a strategy that is no longer serving you. But there is an ending happening in a situation because of deceit or because somebody has been strategic. Somebody's manipulative behavior is coming to an end as well. Or some kind of sneaky situation is coming to an end. Next, you're looking at the clouds in the house of the bear. You have something that has authority over you. It intimidates you or it has authority over you. So it's some confusion around power, strength, and your money, your finances. Things are not clear when it comes to how you handling your power or how you handling your resources. So you feeling unclear and uncertain about them issues. And it's your confusion, your ability even to take control is a concern. You uncertain about that as well. Going on to the birds in the house of the stars. Could barely see that. Need to take better pictures. So you got this is chit chatter. This is something being talked about when it pertains to your wishes and your dreams. Some communication happening. So you are aligning yourself with your future by talking about it, by dreaming about it, by networking with people who sharing your vision. Like write the vision down and watch it go. So yeah, you trying to help you trying to get your goal. That's how you talking about reaching your goals. That's what your conversation is about at the moment. Okay, on to the next one. No. Let's see. So finding stability in this new beginning with an ending tied to it because of this line. Somebody being deceitful and it been found out. So getting rid of that manipulative behavior. Then you got this confusion with your money. Then you gotta have these. Then you having these important conversations about your future, your goals, your wishes, your hopes and dreams. Okay, on to the next one. Here we have the letter in stork. So the stork is a part of a transition to a new phase. My bad. So you have news and communication about a change. Be prepared for this information because it's going to shift things into a new direction. This is written information. This is emails, text messages, something. I want to say it could even be verbal because somebody else could be involved in helping you move forward in this transition. So yeah, all of this conversation. Next, you looking at the stork in the house of the dog. So this is something tied to your friendships. This is change involving loyalty or a trusted person. A positive change that's connected to loyalty and trust. Uh, Probably like a close relationship is doing something different. uh, they bringing something. They doing something different. A friend maybe doing a big change, something different for you Libras. Okay, next we looking at the tree in the house of the tower. This is something that you feel protected of or you want to protect yourself from. Health and growth. Tied to an independence, tied to your independence or institutions. Your growth is or your health. It's really tied to your independence. Being in the house of the tower, it's like it's you on your own or better. Something like that. Then it's something with hospitals, schools, or just a big large organization. You could be dealing with that too, growing in that. So you could be working on trying to improve yourself that way or doing some personal development that's connected to you just being alone apart from other people. It was like you having to deal with your health and your growth by yourself. All of that. And then we looking at the scythe in the house of the garden. So that is something tied to your social stuff, your being out with others. So a public decision, some kind of quick decision, or something sudden is gonna happen in a public place. End something like you gonna end something real quick in a social thing. Always gonna be a decision that you gonna make, but then you gonna make it known to everybody. Something in your social life is coming to an end or is shifting to something different all of a sudden. So you gotta expect some news or significant change, especially regarding a person that you in a close relationship with, somebody who's loyal to you. Then you gotta look at your personal growth or your health and know that it's tied to an institution or you got to be independently taking care of yourself. And there's some kind of shift that's happening in the public, in a social setting that you're going to. So you got some changes that's coming both personally and socially. So be ready to adapt because some information coming in this week that's going to influence your relationships. All right, on to the next one. Here we're looking at the whip in the house of mountain. So this is something that you are struggling to overcome or you have overcome it. So you got the whip here. So conflict or tension with obstacles attached to it. Blockages that are hard to overcome. Something that just seems like it's just going on and on and on. That's what the whip is talking about. You something that's just repetitive. It's just getting on your nerve. It's causing you stress. So that's what that is in the house of the mountain. Next we looking at the garden in the house of crossroads. This is something you got to make a decision about. This is something that's gonna have public stuff, and it's something that's gonna be a group thing. Some decision affecting that. Now we're looking at the clover in the house of mice. This is causing anxiety. Small opportunities diminished by stress, loss, theft. So you got to be careful not to let the small stresses undermine your potential for a positive lucky break with that mice, with it being in the mice thing. It's eating away. It's being eaten away. You might even miss out on a good fortune because of you anxious. Your energy is just wore out and drained. So that's what that is meaning in that position. Next, we looking at the ship in the house of the heart. So you got, this is tied to your romantic relationships. It is something that is tied to a journey, or you having an emotional move, something in your love life. Your heart is on a voyage. It's trying to explore new territories. It wants to be in love. So love is going to take you on a journey, whether it's emotional or physical. So you might be in a long distance relationship, or you might be just growing emotionally, and it's taking you in a whole nother direction. So you face tension and conflict around an obstacle, and a public or social decision is about to come up. You got a small opportunity that could be diminished by stress, and your love life is moving in a new direction, or it involves a journey. Y'all gonna be going somewhere. So that's what I got for that. On to the next one. Here we have the tower in the house of the ring. This is something that you are bound and committed to. So you may be dealing with a commitment or a contract related to some sort of institution, business, government, or legal entity. It's about long-term formal agreements that have a strong foundation, and they may have you feeling isolated, trapped in. Next, you have the bear in the house of the book. This is something that you're about to learn, or something you need to be educated about. It is power or finances tied to hidden knowledge. You need to uncover secrets, or you got to gain some knowledge to strengthen your position. You got some untapped potential, and you need to learn more about the resources or how to use your power effectively. So next, you got the cross in the house of the letter. So this is about messages that you're going to receive. And these messages are burdens, or they are challenges, and they are communicated to you or through you through messages. So you could be receiving messages or giving messages that carry a heavy burden or a heavy responsibility. It might have tough decisions that you had to put in there, or they put in there, or challenges that come through written or spoken communication. All right. Now you have in the house of the man, you have the snake. So, ladies, if this is your man, he has a snake in the building. Male Libras, if this is your home, if this is you, you have snake in your home. And that means deception or complications, right? That's something dangerous. So you got to be cautious and aware of deceit or hidden motives when dealing with this person, this man. He could be caught up in tricky shit, being problematic, manipulative, and just you being in complicated situations. He may not be showing his true intentions. So that's basically what that is meaning. So you dealing with this commitment that that got you tied to an institution, or you being by yourself. You having to deal with your independence. And you got your power or your finances. They connected to some knowledge that's hidden. You got a message that you consider to be burdensome on the way, and that you're gonna consider burdensome if you have not already gotten it, as of this message. This message, okay? So, but it's some deception or some complications involving a man. So just be on the lookout for that hidden information, especially when it's coming to power and your influence, or power over you and influence over you. And just be cautious of that manipulative behavior that you handling when you talking and when you dealing with this commitment that you got yourself in. Anyway, on to the next one. Here we have the child in the house of the woman. So, Libra females, this is what is in your house, the child, new beginnings or youthful energy. So, this is either tied to you or the woman, if you're cross watching, the woman you're dealing with. Something might be starting new. There's a sense of renewal here, lightheartedness. So somebody's feeling good about your presence or the presence of this newness, this youthful energy. Next, you got the bouquet in the house of the lily, the house of something needs to grow and mature. You got blessings or gifts of serenity, peace. It's a moment where you're gonna feel uplifted by beauty, life, and just simple pleasures. It's like this is something that needs time when you get to feel this type of way. So this week you could even get a gift. Somebody gonna offer you something emotionally calming to you. So next you looking at the star in the house of the sun. You got success, because this is something gonna have a positive outcome. Success in achieving your dreams. Success in getting that recognition. It's time for success, for you to shine. It's time for clarity. It's time for the things that you passionate about to show up and be illuminated in your life. That's a powerful combination. It's like your goals, they coming to light. You achieving the recognition for your efforts. So what you well done. So now you're looking at Lily in the house of moon. So the moon is dealing with something that is going to require introspection. So that is your emotions. You recognizing that your emotions are mature, like you growing or something. You experiencing peace. So finding peace within having uh ooh having good good in what is it, like good elders, good people, good vibes. And it's even how other people even see you. It's like you got the good vibes. You so chill, you peaceful, you mature. That's basically how you being looked at, and how I guess maybe you see yourself like that too, but it's other people looking at you that way as well. Anyway, going on to the next one. We got key in the house. We got fish in the house of key. This is essential. This is a financial breakthrough or a financial solution. It could be a solution to an opportunity that's going to increase your wealth or your financial stability. Now you got the book in the house of the fish. This is something tied to your long-term career. You got this hidden knowledge about your finances or about your business. There's a secret or something that you are unaware of that's going to affect your money situation. So you're going to have to dig deep into your financial business and check and see what kind of dealings that you have done, and they may reveal some insight. They're going to let you know what you have done as far as finances or what somebody else has done. So maybe that's what y'all looking into. Next, you're looking at the ring in the house of the anchor. The anchor is about stability or something needing to be stable. So a long-term commitment, something that you have tied yourself to long term, is stable and secure. So whether it's a relationship, a job, or a contract, it's a solid bond and it's going to bring you lasting security. So it's grounded, it's strong, and it's meant to provide stability for the long run. So that's what that position is. Next, you got the key in the house of the cross. This is something that's tied to a burden or trauma, but it's a solution to a burden or a challenge in this position. So the solution to a heavy burden or a challenge is within your reach this week. So you're going to unlock something. This key is going to help you overcome a difficult situation. So this is what your week is about, overcoming this difficult situation. And you're going to have this breakthrough, and it's going to lift that weight up off of you and give you some type of relief. So you're about to experience some kind of financial breakthrough, but it is some hidden knowledge about your finances, or you need to keep it hidden, or it's some business that need to be uncovered that you hadn't learned yet. You got strong commitments that's bringing long-term stability. And the key to overcome a significant burden or a challenge is right here. It's here this week. So stay alert to those financial opportunities, and you good. You'll be able to resolve those challenges this week. So peace out, Libras. Hope that helps. See you next time.